Think you're having a bad day? Wait till you see these robbers who walked straight into some of the wildest traps ever set. Buckle up, because you won't believe how hilariously wrong their heists went. Number 1. Going for a ride. Check out this insane trap. So this truck driver left his trailer open and unattended, tempting the thieves walking by. And what's that? They took the bait. And as soon as they are in, the trap is sprung. The door of the container is closed, and the thieves are stuck inside. And then it is time for fun. The driver drives around, giving the thieves a good jostling back in the trailer, making them super afraid. And they even taunt the thieves over the comms. Now that's what I like to call justice. So many robbers got caught in it too, one time even a pair of them wearing Christmas clothes. Number 2. 2 days of solitude. Now this is a wild one. This man went up to a building trying to steal some stuff. But like a cat, he knew how to go up but not how to go down. So he got stuck up there on an AC unit. Now you may think he got down soon enough. And you would be wrong. My man sat up there for 61 hours straight. People even fed him, but seems like no one was in a hurry to get him down. And neither was he keen on the idea of prison. The dude had to do some exercises up there to try and get some blood to his legs. Eventually, he did agree to be roped out of this sticky situation. Number 3. No way down. So, imagine a nun sees a thief climbing onto the roof of her charity center, trying to steal their copper pipes. But this nun isn't having any of it. She throws the ladder down, trapping the thief on the roof. The thief panics and jumps down to escape. As he runs off, the nun gives him a stern finger wag, basically telling him to leave. That's one brave nun. Number 4, locked in. The surveillance video shows a guy casually looking through the racks for about 30 minutes, picking out a bunch of clothes. Instead of heading to the register, he tries to make a run for it. But there's one big problem. The door is locked. He panics, drops the clothes, and starts trying to force the door open or break the glass. The employees just stand there, stunned. Feeling a bit bad for the guy, one of them even tries to unlock the door for him. As soon as the door is unlocked, the guy realizes it, shoves the employee to the ground, grabs his pile of clothes, and makes a dash for his car. In the end, he makes off with about $200 worth of merchandise. The employee's mistake of unlocking the door ended up costing them. Number 5, beer thief trapped. An attempted beer heist went hilariously wrong. A guy tries to swipe a 12-pack from a Miami store, but ends up getting locked inside. You can see him bouncing from door to door, desperately trying to escape. He even resorts to kicking the glass and using a beer bottle to pry the door open. The clerk had locked him in. This wasn't his first attempt either. He had tried stealing beer last week, but escaped. This time, the police showed up, cuffed him, and took him to jail. The clerk believes he was planning to sell the stolen beer. Number 6, Gatorade guy trapped. Meet the Gatorade guy, the regular thief who thought he could turn a convenience store into his personal snack bar. This dude would sneak in weekly, grabbing chips, cakes, candy, and of course, Gatorade. The store staff knew him well and had even nicknamed him after his favorite stolen item. But one day, his luck ran out. On his usual snack run, Gatorade guy filled his bag and headed for the door, confident as always. But surprise, the door was locked. The clerks had enough of his games and trapped him inside. Panicking, he kicked and yanked at the doors, but they wouldn't open. He even tried jumping and flailing around, hoping to break free. He pleaded for someone to let him out, but the clerks just watched. Number 7, girl trapped. In this wild video, a girl standing in a mobile shop gets a shock when she tries to bolt without paying for her repaired phone. As she makes a run for it, the shop owner locks the door, trapping her inside. She comes back, arguing with the owner, who demands the phone back. Her mum arrives, furious about the repair cost, and starts yelling. The shop owner and the mom get into a heated shouting match. The owner reveals he anticipated the girl's move and locked the door on purpose. Number 8. Flashbang justice. Imagine getting your truck broken into 8 times in 3 months. Brendan Batt had enough. This New Orleans resident set up a booby trap in his truck, rigging a flashbang with a tripwire. When a thief smashed his window and hopped in, the device exploded, sending the would-be robber running. Batt, a veterinarian, made sure the flashbang was safe but effective. He set it up nightly, hoping to catch the culprit. The viral video might just lead to justice. Batt encourages using security cameras and says he'll keep setting his trap until the thief is caught. Number 9. Sprinkler surprise. In this hilarious video, a clever Canadian resident sets a perfect trap for a car thief. The thief rolls up on a bike, thinking he's about to score a sweet ride. But as soon as he gets near the car, the owner's trap kicks into gear. Suddenly, a high-pressure, motion-activated sprinkler goes off, drenching the would-be thief from head to toe. The powerful jets of water make it nearly impossible for him to get any closer to the car. Soaked and defeated, he quickly realizes he picked the wrong car to mess with. Number 10. Clumsy thief. Sometimes crime doesn't pay, especially when you're bad at it. In this video, a thief breaks into a Surrey store, thinking he's going to make an easy score. First, he smashes the glass and slips through the front door. So far, so good, right? But then things start going downhill. The security gate inside proves to be a challenge. He pushes, pulls, and finally awkwardly slides underneath it, looking more like a clumsy gymnast than a criminal mastermind. With nothing valuable left in the store, the thief decides to make a run for it. But the security gate traps him inside. He desperately tries to slip under it again, shakes it, and even looks for a key. No luck. The alarms are blaring, and he's stuck like a fly in a web. Police lights suddenly flood the store, and our hapless thief knows the jig is up. He raises his hands in surrender as the cops come to take him away. Number 11. Burglar trapped in store. A store owner sets up a trap to catch robbers as he is tired of his store constantly getting robbed. The whole thing starts with a burglar sneaking into the store from the roof and making his way down to the basement. Feeling pretty confident, he heads towards the back to start his heist. But as soon as he jumps inside, the trap is sprung and the door slams shut behind him. At first, it's pitch black and the burglar is thoroughly confused. Suddenly, the lights flick on, revealing that he is completely trapped. Panicking, he starts kicking the steel doors, but they don't budge. Realizing he's in serious trouble, after what feels like an eternity, he manages to pry open one door, only to find himself in another room with no exit. Realizing the game is up, he surrenders, raising his hands in defeat. The police arrive, make him lie down, and arrest him. The store owner's brilliant trap worked perfectly, and this would-be thief learned a hard lesson. Number 12. Jewelry heist fail. This lady has a plan to swipe $7 million worth of diamonds. The jeweler, Bobby, thinks she's a big spender and takes her to the vault with the best gems. They make a deal for 11 rings worth a cool $7 million. She asks to wrap the jewels herself, pulls out tape, tissues, and a pouch, and nervously starts packing. Then she tries the old switcheroo, giving Bobby a package of fake gems while slipping the real ones into her briefcase. But her scam is so obvious, it's almost funny. Bobby grabs her briefcase, and they have a tug-of-war over it. She's clinging on for dear life, but Bobby slams the glass door and locks her in the vault. Inside, she desperately tries to hide the fake package and then rips it apart when that fails. The police arrived, and the lady got arrested for grand theft and organized fraud. Number 13. Paintball justice. Election season drama is in full swing, and this homeowner is tired of his candidate's signs getting swiped. Ready to defend his lawn, he arms himself with a paintball gun and lies in wait. When the sign thieves strike, they get a colorful message to back off. Despite his best efforts, another neighbor tries to steal the signs the very next night and gets the same paintball treatment. What is the morale of the story? Respect the signs and just vote. Number 14. Shopkeeper traps thieves. This CCTV footage shows two masked men entering a shop, one brandishing a knife and threatening the shopkeeper. The thief demands money, grabbing items off the shelves. The shopkeeper, not backing down, grabs a bottle and charges at the thief. The startled robber slams the door shut, trapping themselves inside. The knife-wielding thief tries to wedge the door open, but the shopkeeper and an ally hold it tight from the outside. The robbers desperately throw their hands up and make threats, but the shopkeeper and his friend refuse to budge, keeping them trapped until help arrives. Number 15. Trapped by locked door. Have you ever seen a robber caught in his trap? In this video, we see a shopkeeper showing a mobile phone to a guy who suddenly decides to make a run for it. He grabs the phone and dashes towards the exit, thinking he's about to score big. But little did he know that the door was locked. Our wannabe thief slams right into it, realizing too late that his escape plan has failed miserably. Number 16. Stinky revenge. The holidays are here, and so are package thieves. Matt Coates in southeast Portland is fed up with porch pirates. After having packages stolen, he took sweet, stinky revenge. Matt filled a box with dog poop and left it on his porch. Within 3 days, a thief snatched it, unknowingly taking the stinky bait. Security cameras caught everything. Matt also saw the thief stealing holiday decorations from his neighbor. His prank didn't stop there. He plans to use more traps like Christmas tree trimmings with dish soap. Number 17. Employees outsmart. In this video, a man walks in, looking like a regular customer. The employees assume he's there to buy a phone, but soon realize he's a thief trying to rob them. Shocked and unsure what to do, one quick-thinking employee runs out of the store, urging another to join her with her baby. All the employees head outside and lock the door, trapping the thief inside. Realizing he's been trapped, the thief starts panicking. He slams on the door, but it won't budge. Outside, the employees probably call the police. The thief begins firing at the lock, but the door remains solid. He tries everything he can think of, including using a key he finds. But nothing works. The panic sets in deeper as he kicks the door and begs the employees to let him out. Eventually, the police arrive, and the thief knows he's defeated. He puts his hands up and lays down on the floor, surrendering. The police arrest him, ending his failed robbery attempt. Number 18. Clever Clark Trap. Tommy Torres was working at the Boost Mobile store on 10th Avenue in Patterson when the men burst in, demanding money and cell phones. While the robbers were busy looting, Tommy slipped out the back door, locked it, ran to the front, and pulled down the security gate, trapping them inside. Meanwhile, some folks questioned why it took the police so long to arrive. The Patterson Police Department is investigating the 20-minute response time. Number 19. Reality check. A thief in West London got a rude awakening. Jake Ned, 31, stole from a Range Rover and tried to escape on a Boris bike, but the police had other plans. As he pedaled furiously, a cop van closed in. With a dramatic move, the officer flung open the door, sending Ned flying over the handlebars. Busted. The whole stunt was caught on CCTV, and witnesses who saw Ned swiping the goods had already alerted the cops. Ned was quickly cuffed and hauled to court, where he got 28 weeks in jail. Next time, he might think twice before playing an action hero. Number 20. Marine's booby trap. This video is hilarious. A Marine sets a booby trap for an Amazon porch pirate who's been stealing his packages. As soon as the thief grabs the package and starts to run, there's a blast from the package. The Marine had rigged it with something to scare him off. The blast is so shocking that the thief's pants start falling. The Marine, speaking through a doorbell camera, shouts at the thief, telling him not to run. He orders the thief to lie on the ground, take off his mask, and stay put while he calls the police. Realizing he's been caught in a trap, the thief is stuck. Despite being busted and his pants falling, he tries to make a run for it, but it's clear he's got nowhere to go. Number 21. Box of dog poop. In Lakewood, there's a woman who's been hitting dozens of homes, swiping packages right off their porches. Fed up, one local decided to strike back after the woman swiped dog food from her doorstep. She left a special package just for the thief. When the woman came back and stole it, she didn't realize she was taking a box of, wait for it, dog poop. Yep, the thief grabbed a box full of feces. Number 22. Parcel prank gone wrong. In this hilarious CCTV footage, a girl runs towards a house door and spots a parcel on the doorstep. Eagerly, she picks it up, only to trigger 5 crackers and shotgun blanks. Startled, she freaks out and sprints away, retracing her steps as fast as she can. Talk about a surprise! Trunks out, this homeowner even got another person. A man sneaks into a house to snatch a package. Little does he know, the package is a trap. As soon as he grabs it, it blasts, sending him sprawling onto the floor. This guy just keeps serving karma to more and more people. Number 23. Pawn shop panic. The video kicks off with a car creeping up to a pawn shop. One guy jumps out and dashes inside while the car slowly rolls forward. Suddenly, it accelerates, and bam! The car smashes into the shop. Inside, chaos erupts as the robber waves a gun around, scaring everyone. After grabbing what they could, the robbers make a break for the exit. But guess what? The doors are locked. Panic sets in as they desperately push, kick, and shove, trying to bust out. They even try to scare the people inside by pointing the gun, but it's no use. In a hilarious turn, one of the robbers, dressed in white, tries to jump over the counter but gets stuck on a grill. He flails around before finally falling over and scrambling away. His partner follows, and they make a mad dash for the back door. Finally, they manage to escape through the back, but not without a lot of stumbling and fumbling. Number 24. Desperate mirror smash. In this wild video, a trapped robber tries to break free from a locked shop. After failing to open the door with brute force, he decides to use his head, literally. He repeatedly smashes his head against the mirror until it shatters. Finally, he escapes and runs off. What a bizarre escape plan. Number 25. Clark smashes getaway car. All right, people, buckle up for this wild scene at a Huntsville, Alabama gas station. It's 3:15 a.m. and a customer casually buys a banana. He leaves, but then decides to come back. After a brief chat with the clerk, it's clear he wants more than just a snack. He kicks the door, pulls out a knife, and tries to rob the place. But here's where it gets good. The clerk pulls out a machete and locks the front door with the push of a button, trapping the wannabe thief inside. Meanwhile, outside, his female accomplice tries to create a distraction. She's yelling and trying to engage the clerk, but he's not falling for it. The thief sneaks back inside, hoping to snag some cash while the clerk's distracted. But the clerk has a better idea. He starts smashing up their getaway car. Seriously, he's going full-on Hulk mode on this car, making sure it's trashed for the cops to find easily. The thief, realizing his plan is falling apart, runs to defend his car. But it's too late. The damage is done, and the police are on their way. The dynamic duo ends up getting caught and sentenced to 3 years probation. Number 26. Elderly storekeeper. The robber, thinking the old man would be an easy mark, tried to make his move. As the thief attempted to leave with his loot, he found the door wouldn't budge. The clever storekeeper had activated an instant security lock, trapping the thief inside. Desperately, the robber tried everything to escape, but there was no way out. Meanwhile, the storekeeper calmly called the police, explaining the situation. Eventually, the police arrived and took the bumbling thief into custody. The storekeeper, unbothered, went back to business as usual, ready to serve his next customer. So which one of these trapped rats did you most enjoy watching? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed seeing these robberies fail, hit the like button and subscribe for more crazy stories like this one coming to your feed. Remember, crime doesn't pay, but it sure makes for some funny videos sometimes. See you next time.